Good morning and welcome to a new vlog. Yes, I did decide to start a new vlog because I loaded my footage in and I have 17 minutes of footage. And I said if I have at least 15 minutes of footage, I'll put that together. It won't be 15 minutes, I'm sure, because there's times and clips I have to cut out. We're not going to worry about that. It is Saturday. Obviously, it is 10:30. And here's what we're stuck right now. I'm going to need to get out of this house. I do have a Walmart pickup order that I need to go get. I will get that at some point. I should probably go sooner rather than later because the longer I'm stuck in the house, the more I'm like, I'm stuck and I don't know what to do. So there's that. We're also going to be testing our low buy rules for today because I immediately was like, I should go to Goodwill. And I was like, Abbie. So I'm trying to think of things to do instead of Goodwill because I go to Goodwill to get out of the house, but then I end up spending money. One of the things I wrote on my low buy rules was Goodwill is not free. Do you actually need what you're buying? Just because it's Goodwill does not mean it's free, okay? That's like a thing that I need to think about. On another note, Marsh might be coming up. Marsh is one of my best friends. I didn't go to school with her, but I met her at college, and I lived with her in Savannah for a year. That is so weird. Go to the 2021 playlist and start from the beginning if you want to watch me in Savannah with Marsh. She just recently had a death in the family. And they're kind of figuring out what they're doing as far as services and everything, which kind of puts her in limbo on whether or not she's going to go back to Georgia or not. So depending on all of that, Marsh might come up today and then stay the night and be here tomorrow, at least half the day. So that's kind of in limbo right now, but whatever she needs, she's getting. So if she wants to just come up here and watch Vampire Diaries for 48 hours, we're doing it. If she wants to come up here and go on a walk, go shopping, go somewhere, we're doing it, all right? And I mean, once she knows for sure if she's coming, it's a 2-hour drive for her, so it'll give me plenty of time to do anything I might need to do. But that's on that. Let's do something now. I've watched an episode of Doctor Who, drank coffee, ate coffee cake. Maybe I should edit. We'll see. Something you might not know if you're new to watching my vlogs is I've been dealing with ants in this apartment for a year now. It's been hardcore since June, July. I had recently thought it was getting better. And then I saw ants in my kitchen last night. So I don't know what the end to last night's vlog was because when I ended last night's vlog, I was like, oh, no way am I splitting this into 2 vlogs. And so I was like, but now I think I'm splitting it into 2 vlogs. Well, no, I know I'm splitting it into 2 vlogs. But why are there ants in my coffee mug cabinet? There's never been ants in that cabinet before. I'm so pissed. This big ass cabinet, both sides have been empty since before my birthday, which is the end of September. So early September, late August. That cabinet has been empty. And I was finally gonna start putting stuff back in it this week. But now I can't. Now I can't. Grrr! I do need to put my dishes away though, so we're gonna do that. But first I'm gonna send an email to the apartment because I need to respond to their last email. I'm just so upset by it. Ugh. I just spent 45 minutes writing out an email to my apartment, but it's long. I quoted my lease. I'm just so flippin' frustrated. We are gonna go to Goodwill. Okay? Here's the thing. I go and do shopping stuff when I'm upset. I'm upset. But we're going to stick to the rules. Do I actually need it? If not, then I'm not buying it and we're just getting out of the house, okay? Trust me. I feel okay about this as long as I stick to my rules. Goodwill isn't free. Do you really need it or just to get out? Books, nothing brand new. Only new releases. I put none January through March, but that was before I made it a quarter. But I'm not eating out. I'm not getting coffee. I'm not impulse buying. Groceries, I have to do a grocery pickup, but I'm not doing extras. Window shopping, subscriptions, clothing. Keeping it at what it is. Goodwill is hopping today. The parking lot is full. The donation line is long as hell. I'm obsessed. Who got rid of their old desks? Because I'm in love. Wow. Okay, Goodwill. I thought maybe I didn't have this one, but I do. These books had me in a chokehold. Guys, I went into Goodwill and didn't buy anything. It's the grocery hop, bada bing, bada boom. Marsh.
Cheese.
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 Pow, pow, pow. Pow, pow, pow. Good morning, Marsh. If you weren't awake already, the fire alarm will wake you. Marsh has just left. It's about 2 o'clock. I just put in my laundry in the washer. If you can hear, I'm cooking up hamburger meat, and then I'm gonna cook up sausage, and I'm gonna make lasagna soup for meal prep this week. So that's the current task at hand. I need to finish editing week 1 of this vlog. I had it done, and then I added more things into it, so I still have to edit that. All right, laundry is in the dryer. Soup is being made. I have on a little jacket from work because when I was making like the meat and stuff, the grease goes pow, pow, pow. And I didn't want it to get on my shirt. I haven't edited yet. I've been just making soup. But ta-da! BT dubs, the sun is so deceptive. It's like 10 degrees out and it feels like negative degrees out. It's upsetting. But so beautiful. Look at this. Hey, been a hot second. I haven't done much of anything. I made my soup, did my laundry, did my dishes. I have to put my dishes away still. Watched Doctor Who, read, finished editing vlog number 1. So that's what I've been doing in the last, I don't know, 5 hours. I'm trying to decide right now if I want ice cream. And my brain also, oh wow, that hurt. My brain also feels kind of stuck and I don't know why. I went with ice cream. Hello, I make energy balls for the morning, and if you ever want to know what's in it, this is what's in it. Oh, it's peanut butter, protein, chia seeds, syrup, and chocolate chips. Energy balls. So I did like kitchen pickup things, and then I made my peanut butter balls. I did my nose thing. Peanut butter balls. Energy balls. They have peanut butter in them. I kind of feel like just like picking up or like going through things right now. I don't know why, and I don't know how long that'll last, but let's do that, I suppose. Also, I'll probably end up taking my Christmas stuff down this weekend. I imagine I'll probably be tired of it. But I need to figure out a way. They're not on, but I like the tree lights. I like the lights in the trees, and I like the ambiance that it gives the space. So I need to figure out a way to replicate that, I think, when the tree is gone, but I don't know what that is. Especially since it's like 2 strands of lights. I don't know. I mean, I could just run lights along the wall, but I don't want to do that. Last year, I put up the colorful lights for Christmas, and I liked them so much I just left them. Doesn't that ambiance just feel so good? I don't know. I literally did stuff for like 5 minutes and I'm tired. I cleaned up this little drawer that I just shoved stuff in. That's coming out here. It hasn't been out here in a long time. Yeah, I usually just shove stuff in here, and now it's in places, including things that are like instruction manuals are now in a folder. Wow, look at me. I was about to light the candle, and I was like, oh, I should show you this first, so this doesn't, set the house on fire. Put all the games back. Wow. And now I think I'm done. It's like 5:45, and I want to watch Doctor Who and Queer Eye, so I think I have a right to be done. I hate that, there's still 3 hours before I will be getting ready for bed. And I'm like, oh, but the day is done. There's nothing else. What else is there in this life? Besides Doctor Who and Queer Eye, of which I will be sitting and doing nothing while I watch. There's got to be something else I can do. I think I'm going to have some snacks, though, so I'm going to watch Doctor Who while I snack. I'm on the finale of this season, I believe. This is Peter Capaldi's first season. Spoilers, look away from this shot if you haven't seen it. I just always forget that we didn't get that much of Danny before he died. He died, and I was like, fucking hell, I've barely seen the man. Who is he? What is he doing? Let's do a little update on my low buy. I have followed the rules for 5 days, and then most likely today it'll be 6. I went to Barnes & Noble with Marsh yesterday, and I didn't buy a single book. Wow, look at me go. And it was not easy because the Christmas romance books were buy one, get one 50%. Okay, so that was hard. And like, I'm kind of regretting it a little bit. Just finished season 8, episode 12 of Doctor Who. It's so sad. It's a sad. It's a sad. But then it gets like better almost immediately. And I already watched the Christmas special that happens after that for Christmas, so I can skip it and we're going right on to season 9. Well, not tonight. I'm actually gonna switch to Queer Eye now because it's time to switch. I don't know if I even told the vlog. I had a little bit of a mentee bee last night. I don't know if it's because I was watching sad Doctor Who or what, but had a little bit of a mentee bee. No big deal. Queer Eye again. I'm just bawling. These mom episodes just get me so much. Hello, welcome to Tuesday, which also this morning I was like, oh my god, it's only Tuesday. In other news, this is like a weird thing, so bear with me. I just found out that one of my uncles passed away. He was my dad's brother. Okay, so like blood uncle. But my dad and him never got along, and he's like, we don't super associate with like that part of the family anymore, apart from like one of my cousins. So it's like it's a strange feeling. Like, it's my dad's brother, and I grew up, you know, like around him, like holidays and everything. But I don't remember the last time I saw him. Because when my grandpa was still alive, you know, it was pretty regularly a holiday sighting. And then after my grandpa died, it was like holidays here and there. But I don't remember the last time I saw him. So that's a bit strange. It's a weird feeling. I don't know what will happen next. I don't know if they'll have a service. I don't know if I'll go home for the service. I don't know. I don't know if I want to. Like, my initial thought was, you know, if my mom or my dad want, I don't even know if my dad would go to a service. There's just all kinds of nonsense with that side of the family. So it's like, I have no idea. Yeah, I don't even know if my dad would go to a service. He probably would, to like show face. And for the one cousin that we do associate with, long story short, I may go home for it, I may not. I don't know if I want to, or, you know, like if my parents wanted me to, or my parents wouldn't ask me to, I'm sure. But my brother's not going to come back for it. Unless he shocks us all. I don't think he's coming back for it. So, I don't know. But there's that interesting bit of info in life currently. I think I'm going to read for a little bit. Yeah. What was it? Oh, I also think I'm going to get a Planet Fitness membership. I don't know. Even saying it, I'm like, that's stupid. That's money. But I don't know. That's Bobby Flay on Queer Eye. Is this going to be my next British comfort show? We'll see. Yeah, I'm obsessed with this already. I didn't mean to stay up later tonight. I meant to like go to bed at, not like 9:30 like I normally would, but I meant to go to bed about 10. But I just wanted to finish that episode. I wanted to see what they looked like. Pottery amazes me, and I would love to try a pottery class. This year, we could put it on the list. But now it's 10:30. Good morning. It's just after 8:45. I did set alarms originally for like 7:15, and then I was like, Abby, you slept like crap the night before. You should just set your alarm for 7:40, 7:45 or something like that. So I did, and I woke up to those alarms. So I'm glad that I changed it because I feel like I slept good. Let's just say that. So there is that. I'm going to drink some coffee and try and read for a little bit. I am a really slow reader in the morning. I try to like drink coffee and read, but I'm a super slow reader. And then honestly, I'm just gonna watch the Pottery show after that. I don't have a lot of time this morning, so reading, coffee, make some breakfast, Pottery show. I read maybe about 20 pages, which is pretty good. I don't get to finish this episode of the Pottery Throwdown, but I got to the point where they're checking the pots after they're fired for the final time. That's upsetting. That's the best part. See what happens. I did do a nose rinse. I read. I got a Planet Fitness membership. My laundry's in the dryer. I'm gonna restart the time. They actually feel fairly dry. Normally, well, I don't know if I actually have to normally put them in for another 20 minutes, but I normally do. So I just set it on 40 because it wasn't done yet. But it felt fairly dry. But I don't want to come home to wet clothes. And now we leave to not be back until like almost 9 o'clock. My hair is a right mess. I'm home from work, not going to bed quite yet. Gonna eat some food because I ate lunch at like 3 o'clock and it's 9 o'clock. But we did the dance class tonight. Unable to load. Bitch, you better load. I'm looking forward to this pottery. That dance class was crazy. Like, okay, it's the viral section of the dance from Dancing Through Life. Like the, you'll be happy to be there. That song. That part. So it's a lot of turning and a lot of jumping. That class proves that I do need to purchase a better bra. Like for fitness. Because even my ones that I have that are for like good, like that are supposed to be good, are not. I was bouncing all over the place and I don't like that. So that proves that I need to spend money on a better sports bra, which I was like debating. Don't need to debate anymore. But it was so fun and the group was so supportive and I'm just like, well, there's two sides of me here because I'm proud of myself for doing it and like I had a great time doing it, but then I'm also proud of myself for how it went, like as like from a job perspective, marketing wise. I'm happy that it worked, that people came, and that the people just weren't all people that I knew, which is like when we were talking about this dance class, like there were a couple of like staff people who were like, I was like, there's 9 people signed up, and they were like, oh, how many are staff? And I was like, me. Like that's it. And that was like, I'm very proud of it. That's what I'm saying. I'm very proud of it. Also, I spent between the hours of 3:30 and 7 just shadowing some like gymnastics classes. I watched a girls' kindergarten, a girls' 4th grade and up, and a boys' strength class. And that was fun. I loved that. It's snowing. Snowing. The drive home was okay. It wasn't like terrible, but it wasn't my favorite. Christmas tree. I don't know. I think I gotta take the Christmas tree down this weekend. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, the drive home was okay. Not my favorite, but we were just kind of ish slipping. We could feel the traction in my tires. That's what we could feel. I have so much to do. Gosh, what was I gonna do? Let's think about this. I think I'm going to write an email to my apartment and have some nachos. I have laundry to fold from yesterday. I have dishes to put away from yesterday. Let's do those things first. All right, dishes are put away and more dishes are in the dishwasher now, washing. Laundry is folded. What else do I do? Oh, I did like a little mini clean of my fridge because I had to take out my trash and I wanted to do the dishes, but there was still some space for dishes, so I did a little clean out. Now I'm going to write the email to my apartment. I quite literally have just been sitting here watching TikToks for like 20 minutes because it was like a weird time period where I was like, I don't want to start making supper yet, but I don't know what to do. And there was something in my brain that I wanted to do and I couldn't remember what that was. And so I was like, well, I'm just going to sit here and watch TikToks. And I didn't really want to watch Doctor Who, but I wanted to watch Doctor Who. And I didn't want to just put on the Pottery show. But what I wanted to watch was the Pottery show, so I should have just put on the Pottery show, even though half of my brain was like, but you haven't been able to watch Doctor Who in a couple days. You should watch Doctor Who because you want to watch Doctor Who. But right at this moment, all I wanted to watch was the Pottery show, so I should have just put on the Pottery show. Why am I like this? Can anybody explain this to me? Are there any therapists that watch this? Because I don't understand. The thing that I was gonna do that I forgot I was gonna do was walk on my walking pad. And now it's 6:35 and it's like after the point where I would normally start making food. And I'm like using my air fryer. I need to get that. It's behind stuff. And I don't use my air fryer a lot. Can anybody explain this man's hair? Come back. What? So I was reading, I was just going to read like a chapter or two. I actually read about 40 pages. Not about, exactly. So that means I'm about 70% of the way through this book. I'll finish it this weekend. The reason I picked this book is because the coffee shop that I go to near the theater that I work at is doing a romance book club for this book. So that's the reason I picked this book to read. And that's next Friday. So I need to finish it by then, but I'll finish it this weekend. The audio book I'm listening to, what is it called? 7 Days in June? Yes, 7 Days in June. I am 80-ish% of the way through that audiobook. I listened to it a lot today. I actually listened to it while I was like doing all of like my little cleaning tasks, you know, with the laundry and the dishes and stuff like that, where I'll either listen to an audiobook, but lately I've been putting on like a YouTube video or something, but I was listening to this book on the way home on my car, and then I just wanted to keep listening to it, so I actually got to about 80%. Maybe I should finish that this weekend, maybe even tomorrow. We'll see. I really just want to here's the thing. I simultaneously want to read everything and then also never want to read. It's this weird, it's like this Doctor Who Pottery thing. You know what's sad? I am undoubtedly taking down my Christmas tree soon, and I didn't even plug it in tonight. Like, who am I? There's a nice light snow. I like that. The nice little snow. Look at the snow. I'm just testing the sidewalk. It's a little slippery down here. I should put more ice down there. I am home. The start of the year has not been too great for my brain. Let's be honest. I haven't been super bad, but I haven't been awake, if that makes sense. And I'm struggling. It's 3 o'clock. Let's figure out what to do. I have a headache, but I just took ibuprofen or acetaminophen. I've basically been reading though for an hour. Whatever. Listen, in both my books, this one and the audiobook, I am at the 85-ish% mark. So shit is hitting the damn fan in both books. And I can't handle that. What am I supposed to do with that? Do I go to Planet Fitness? I really don't want to leave my house. That's the problem. I don't want to leave. Ugh. See, I'm obsessed with this coziness. That's why I don't want to take down the tree. Look at how beautiful and cozy that is. Or is it just supposed to be like Christmas magic? I don't know. Also, I'm not going to Planet Fitness. I finished 7 Days in June. I've just been kind of picking up and cleaning and stuff. Well, not really cleaning, but picking up while listening to the rest of it. That was the choice I made. And now it is over. It's good though. What am I gonna give it? Maybe 4.5, maybe 4.25. It was pretty good. I would recommend it to people. I'm trying to read a more diverse range of authors this year. I read a lot of women, non-binary, and LGBTQ authors. That's not super diverse, is it? This was a book written by a Black author, which centers around Black characters, which isn't something I read super often. I will be honest. And I think mostly because what I read is romances that feel real to me, that I'm oh, this could be me. Then again, I am reading a romance between a magic girl and a Loch Ness monster. But to be fair, that wasn't on my radar. It was in the book club that I'm doing. Yeah, anyway, I'm trying to read more diverse stories. So, if you have any recommendations, do let me know. But yeah, I would give this probably, between 4 and 4.5, I would say. It was really good. If you want to be updated on what I'm doing, I'm cleaning my shower and bathtub. And this is how I do that. Yeah. Cozy, cozy, cozy. Shower is cleaned at 6:15. I'm gonna put on the Pottery show. And in 15, 30 minutes, gonna eat some food. And then I really want to watch Inside Out 2. I have not watched that yet, so I would like to. As a side note, you know what's wild? I haven't turned on my TV until this very moment, which is kind of crazy to like think about. I don't know. I think maybe I just had it drilled in my head a long time ago that like all I did was watch TV like when I was a kid, and I don't think that that's true. I really don't. I finished season 1 of the Pottery show. There's only 6 episodes in this season. Anyway, I don't know about the other seasons, so it didn't take long. I'm getting very sad about the possibility of TikTok. It like makes me want to cry right now. I love TikTok, and I have learned so much from TikTok. Like, especially when it comes to writing my book. The amount of things I have learned about like writing a book, first off, and then like the publishing process and like all of that, like it's insane stuff. And like TikTok brings me joy. I learn a lot of things from it. I am just like I'm sad about it, specifically right now. And I don't know if it's because like it's more real today. I don't know. I'm also like, these products that I saved, should I buy them? Because I don't know where they are, which is not great for my low buy. I specifically wrote on my low buy, no sweaters. And there's 2 products that I have saved that I really want to buy, which is a sweater and a backpack, because I need a new work backpack. But I was trying to hold off because I don't need it yet. I mean, one of the... what do you call this? Straps. One of the straps is broken, so I've just like tied it together. So I mean, it is broken, but I've got less than 30 pages of this book. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna finish it tonight because I don't want to stop reading. What time is it? Oh, I have my phone. It's just about 9 o'clock, so I'll probably finish this by 9:30. 9:29, and we're done. I finished both my books today. That's crazy. So I finally I finished my books like an hour ago. My book an hour ago. And I was just going to quick write reviews so that way I could mark that I finished both the books on the apps. It's 10:30 now. That was not quick. Why was that so hard for me? I don't know. But I don't think I have time to watch Inside Out now. I could start it, but I don't really want to start it and not finish it. So I'll just leave it for tomorrow. I am very tired. And I don't know, my eyes just felt weird all day. So of course I've just spent a lot of time reading. And not my eye, I guess, but like this area. And I just need to lay down and watch the Pottery show. I'm like, when I have the Pottery show on, I'm not even like super watching it. Like half the time I'm like, oh, what's going on? It's just nice to have a British competition show on. Also, I'm thinking about going to write at the coffee shop tomorrow to like get out of the house in the morning, because otherwise I might not leave the house this weekend. We'll see how I feel in the morning though. You know what time it is? This is my hair after I took it out of the bun, by the way. This week we actually tried to like start the new year, and Marsh came to visit, and that was nice. My low buy is doing great. I filled in all the circles so far for the first 10 days. I'm not going crazy. I'm in like a very spacey mindset right now. It's very strange. What else did we do? Oh, we read a lot this week, and we did some like tidying / like organizing-ish a little bit. Not a whole lot. And then we found a new comfort British competition show. Kind of boring, but hey, you win some, you lose some. Next week, I don't know what's happening. Nothing. But maybe I'll go to the coffee shop in the morning and write. We'll see about that. Regardless, though, I am gonna go to bed now. I'm sleepy. So I'm gonna go to bed, and I will see you guys in the next vlog. Bye-bye!